What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Now that the shop's finally been expanded and winter's on the way, I've been doing a lot of online shopping trying to figure out how I'm going to heat it this year. So I reached out to Vevor and told them about my problem. They sent me this 8 kilowatt diesel heater and wanted me to test it out and tell them what I thought about it. Do they really make tough tools at half the price? Stick around and find out. Full disclosure, Vevor provided me with this diesel heater for testing and review. I was not paid for this video, nor was I instructed on what to say. All opinions and observations shared here are entirely my own. When I first unboxed the diesel heater from Vevor, the very first thing that stood out to me was just how well packed it was. It arrived in a thick, sturdy box with plenty of internal protection. Nothing felt loose or tossed around, which is always a good sign that the manufacturer cares about their product's delivery. After lifting the main unit out, I unpacked each of the smaller boxes and laid everything out neatly on the table. I like to do this with any new tool or piece of equipment I get, so I can quickly take an inventory and make sure nothing's missing or damaged before assembly. I connect the carbon monoxide alarm on the front and then move on. I test fit some of the parts and straighten out the exhaust pipe and test fit it into the unit. It comes with a silencer muffler and all of the mounting clamps, so I just test fit those too. Next, I mounted the feet to give the heater a little more height, especially if it's going to be running on the floor of the shop or if I ever decide to use it in a moving RV. I wanted it to have some clearance between the floor and the pipe ducting. Assembly was easy and it only took a matter of minutes to install everything. The feet mounts have different options, which is really nice. They can be installed facing front to back or facing outward. I chose to face them outward for more stability and to make it less likely for me to turn it over. After all, it is a working wood shop and accidents do happen. I also went ahead and tightened the clamps on the exhaust as well. With setup finished, I connected the including AC adapter and powered up the display menu. The digital screen was bright, responsive, and surprisingly easy to navigate. I checked the vent pipe for fitment and also connected and test fitted the vent deflector. Alright, so after opening the box, as you can see, it comes with a lot of accessories. Number one being a remote control. Now this is really nice. I tested a couple distances. I was able to turn it on and off. It has an extension cable that comes with a carbon monoxide filter, which is located here on the front. I'm not sure you can see that. I will turn it around for you. You have your silencer for your pipe and your actual exhaust pipe here. Come with all the clamps, multiple pieces of hardware for different applications. And it also comes with a battery plug adapter to hook it to a 12-volt battery. And it also comes with an AC adapter to plug it straight into a wall, which is how I'll be using it in the shop. It has your heater vent and it has your deflector here. And Vevor also sells a Y extension kit with more hoses you can get on their website. And there's actually a QR code here. You can download the app, and it is for Android and it is for Apple. This is an iPhone here. And I had no trouble running it with the app. The app was real simple. And this is what it looks like. When it's turned on, you just connect it to the device. It saw the device right off, it connected. If you happen to lose this manual, I thought it was a really nice touch. If you go up into the gear settings here, they click down and the user manual is right there. So no trying to keep up with the paper manual all the time, or if you spill something on it, they're right there in the app. And you can switch right here. You can change it to Fahrenheit. Now, earlier when I test drove it, I did it in the video, I did it from the panel, but at the time I hadn't fully gone through the app. I didn't know you could do that. And that's just click, click. You can go back and forth. You can change it to the height in feet, or you can do it in meters. You can change the language, automatic start and stop. And then one of the other great things is this timing setting. You can set it for what days you would like it to come on. You can set it for when you want it to turn off, when you want it to turn on. I mean, that is just great, just straightforward. And I mean, it's pretty simple to understand. You can go high and low with your fan, or you can just turn on blow air. If you just want it to blow some air around, you can do that, or you can hit your heat here, either one. The side panel provides a lot of useful information all in one place. You get a clear fuel gauge and the unit specifications and voltage, current, and other need-to-know information. On its highest setting, the heater can run around 8 hours straight on a full tank of fuel. If you dial it down to its lowest setting, it can stretch that runtime all the way to 21 hours or even more, depending on your environment or how efficient your setup is. That's a pretty impressive range for a compact, budget-friendly heater like this. Now that the heater is fully assembled and everything's been double checked, let's fuel it up and just see how well it performs. We got the app here. I'll pull it up. It says it's connected. I'm going to try the blow air option. So the blow air option engaged, you can hear it running. So now we want to go to heat. It says it's shutting down. Right, so I've hit heating. I hear the fuel pump running. It probably took less than 30 seconds to start heating. I just walked over to the pipe and checked it, and you can already feel heat coming out, and I can smell the diesel fuel, like the initial burn off. We're already up to 80. So I'm going to continue here timing to see what it takes. But I do see the burn off smoke, so don't let that smoke alarm you. Over here, you can see it here. This right here is just the smoke burning off of the pipe from the packing, me touching it, anything like that, the oil off your hands. But so far, I am feeling it right now. It's already up to 152, and it's been 45 seconds. 165, 168, wow. 175, and it is climbing. All right, we're at the 1 minute mark, and it's already at 100 and make sure it's already at 190 degrees at 1 minute. Coming out of the front now, we're already, I mean, it's unbelievable. We're already at 290 degrees, 294 at 2.5 minutes. So on the app, I just stopped it, told it to stop heating, and as you notice, it's still running. So that is normal. It has to run, and it burns out everything that's inside it. So never just power it down. You're supposed to just hit the button to turn it off. And when you hit the button to turn it off, it's going to run through a sequence that's going to kind of clean out the combustion chamber and everything else, just to keep from buildup and causing you issues. The carrying handles are phenomenal. I mean, well built. The whole machine is just, I mean, rock solid. And you have your exhaust on this side. This is the exhaust port. Here's your fuel gauge. Now it is in liters, and I'm not real big on liters, but it goes up to 5 liters. And if I'm not mistaken, I mentioned earlier that I believe that's around a gallon, probably 1.3 gallons. On the back here, you have your intake vents, and you have your power plug connector right there. And again, you have your front here with your exhaust that comes out for your heat. And then of course you have the port here. And so I had all this hooked up, and it's really a lot quieter than I was thinking it would be. I was kind of thinking it was going to be just a little bit louder, but it wasn't. I mean, it was quiet. It ran clean, you know, the initial burn off, and also had mentioned, you know, from touching the pipe and things like that, it burns that off. And once it burns that off, you don't really even smell it. So that's why having the carbon monoxide tester is really a good thing with me. And it comes with a manual, of course. The manual's pretty straightforward. It's easy to understand. I mean, today was kind of a warmer day. This morning when I started out and I'd run the test, it was around, I think 68, 66 degrees, somewhere in there, but it did not take this thing but just minor seconds to get up to temp. And so when I first turned it on, I could hear the fan blowing, and it does talk. It told me that it was, you know, firing up, it was starting up, and you started hearing the fuel pump, and it was kind of like but it's not that loud. But once the fuel pump got primed up, I didn't notice it at all anymore. But it went to 152 degrees in 45 seconds, and that blew me away. And at 1 minute, I was already at 190. So I'm really looking forward to using this heater this winter. I'm gonna do a follow-up video. I'll probably wait, it'll come out around October, sometime mid-October, because by then here it will be around the 40s, 50s, maybe even less than that. You never can tell these days with the weather. I appreciate you guys stopping by. If you're looking for a heater, I mean, this right here out of the box, I have not found one problem with it I don't like. I will probably go online. I had also seen some of this hose here. You can buy longer lengths if you want to. And so from where I'm going to install it in the shop, I'm going to run it out so that it's a lot longer, so the exhaust is way out away from the shop. And I'm going to put a little bit more heat wrap on this just so when it goes through the wall, it has more protection. But I greatly appreciate it. Thanks for watching the video. Thanks for all you guys that's liked and subscribed, joined the membership channel. Shout out to Vevor for allowing me to do this and sending me this great heater. If you hadn't seen one of my other videos, I have a review video on this planer. I've had it over 2 years. I bought this planer with my own money. This thing has been great. It's a powerhouse. I still have the same blades in it. And I got a video coming soon as well on the shop vac. So stick around, guys. I greatly appreciate it. I can't say enough about this product, and I'm looking forward to using it this winter. So remember to like and subscribe on your way out, and I'll see you on the next one.